that feel to not just score 68, but get everybody into the game and give those backups some reps too?
It's definitely great. I mean, those guys work their tails off just like everyone else. So we can go out and do our job like that and give them an opportunity to play. It's special. So, yeah.
Obviously, there's been a competition at left tackle. How have you guys pushed each other along and helped each other?
Yeah, I mean, we're just always there for each other. You know, it's iron sharpens iron with us, and just competing every single day, trying to get the best out of each other. You know, help each other out when we're watching film or we're out doing indie or just kind of things like that. We always want the best out of each other and just daily competition. And so, yeah, it's great that we got that competition there.
Where have you grown the most, you think, year over year as a tackle?
I'd say becoming like a student of a game and just like kind of understanding defenses more and assignments, and then also just physically maturing as well, like just getting older, stronger, things like that. So
you kind of got thrown into the fire last year. How does just that compare with now this year coming in, winning the job right out of the gate?
Yeah, I mean, I was prepared last year to step in and do it. Obviously, I was younger last year and more physically mature now, but I mean, just through my preparation last year and being able to fall back on the older guys, I feel like I was ready to step in and do that. And then just going into this year, just another year of development and just studying the game, getting better at technique, just building a bond with the guys on the O-line. So just feel like another year under my belt's just helped me a lot.
What was the off season like for you? Because you missed the spring, right? For the
Yeah. Just a lot of rehab and just long days, especially with the shoulder early on. You know, you're just in that sling, just trying to get a little bit of more range of motion every single day. So it was a long process in the winter and then throughout the spring. And kind of towards the middle, end of the spring, I was kind of able to ramp it up just in the weight room and running, things like that. And then just made big strides in the spring and summer as well. Just kind of getting back with the guys in the summer and then now back in the fall, fully back. So, yeah.
What message did you tell yourself because you knew it was going to be competitive, just to get on the field? What did you tell yourself every day as you're rehabbing?
I mean, just kind of trusted what the trainers told me and the plan they had for me. I mean, they do an unbelievable job. So just going in every day and working, just trying to improve. And, you know, if you have like a slow day in rehab or you may have great days in rehab, it's just constantly trying to improve every single day, not getting too high or too low in the rehab process, just kind of trusting it because, I mean, our trainers do a hell of a job and they know what they're doing. So,
how much did you miss just practicing?
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I missed it until I guess that first spring ball practice when they kind of ran out and practiced. I was like, dang, like just not practicing, you know, in the weight room lifting. Kind of missed being out there with the guys. So yeah.
How many years in a row had you played in practice football up to that moment?
Yeah, that was my first kind of big injury I've really ever had in my life. Like missing a lot of time. So that was hard for sure. But I mean, just grinded away at it. Just kind of took it day by day in the weight room and running and just slowly getting back once I was kind of able to get back into football things and drills like that. So, yeah.
Did Dad give you any messages along the way?
Yeah, I mean, he's always there for me. He does a great job with that, so really appreciative of him for that.
Hey, Gunnar, one of the things that Coach talked about in here and at halftime on Saturday was like finding ways to be motivated. You know, he used the example of Akron's D-line cutting you guys at the end on the kneel down. Like, how does that resonate with you guys as offensive linemen? Like, do you take that to heart? Do you feel motivation, disrespect at all from like that kind of a moment?
I mean, that's what, they're coached to do in that moment or just what they decided to do. And, as an O-line, we just kind of got to move forward and do our job and just, we can't get too emotionally driven in what we're doing. We just got to be goal-driven and mission-driven in what we do. So, I mean, yeah, things are going to happen in the game that might be, out of the ordinary you weren't expecting, but, you can't be emotionally driven. You just got to go after the mission.
Did you see his, that message, like, working in impacting the way that the team, not just the starters, but everybody played in the last 30 minutes?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we definitely got after it in the second half, so, yeah.
How's your relationship with Dylan changed from this time a year ago?
It's been great. I mean, we all do a great job just spending time with each other, not only whether it's in the facility, studying film or just practicing, things like that, but also spending time outside of the facility. Dylan's a great quarterback, leader, friend, everything. I mean, so appreciative of that guy. He does a great job, so extremely thankful for him.
How do you see his knowledge of football showing up when he's making checks and protections and things with you guys?
Yes, he has an extreme knowledge of the game and just sees, everything from the quarterback position. He really can help us out, making protection calls for us. Maybe we can't see it. He does an unbelievable job, and we all have full trust in him to help us go out there and execute.
How fun has it been to line up next to Turner when he comes in as that extra tight end?
Yeah, that's super fun. Turner's my guy, so just extremely appreciative of able to go out there and play with him, and it's pretty sweet that he gets to do that as well. We get to play next to each other.
Has it been pretty effective from what you can tell? And I'm sure Akron was probably caught off guard a little bit when you guys brought that out last week.
Yeah, it's extremely effective. I mean, he does a great job doing that, so yeah.
Yeah, I get to go to the game. I know Southeast opened when you guys were playing at Arrowhead.
He couldn't make it to the Arrowhead game. They had a Thursday night game,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah.
so
But
did he
he
get
was
to-
at the Akron game. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.